going away from something. We've got a lot of back and forth energy here. So this looks like a situation where somebody comes and goes. Okay, so in the past we have leaving a situation, a painful ending, very painful. Like it's got an energy of what did I do? How did a lot of overthinking of how this could have happened or how this person couldn't have valued you more, or putting a lot of blame on yourself when really it wasn't you, it was the person. But a lot of introspective, a lot of painful, even overthinking. But you made a decision to let it go. You made a lot of progress towards that, and it looks like here they come back again, is what this looks like. And we probably lay out another spread, because I did. This is so strong. Okay, so at the heart of the matter, we've got Nine of Wands. It's kind of like a, I'm not going to let this defeat me type energy, but it was a difficult, and you could be dealing with a Libra, but there's an element. What's coming next is the Empress, which is self-love, self-care. It's not entertaining things that don't serve you in the way that you deserve to be treated and respected. And it's more of an indifference now. It's not even a matter of, I think you've elevated past the point of what's wrong with them, or how could they do that, and what did you do to make yourself not as desirable, or whatever. I think you've made a lot of progress away from that. But then this person comes running back, and then you've got this monkey wrench again. And I think you're in a place where you're like, I just don't want to be thrown off track again. How you and others see the situation is someone that's, trickery, dishonest, or in and out, maybe a player, somebody that comes and goes, somebody that makes you think you're the only one, but you're not. So Tarot's advice is the World card. I mean, that's a cycle of closing, if you choose to take it. So I think, and this is work, the Three of Pentacles is your outcome. Three of Pentacles is about cooperation, collaboration, only giving your time and energy to people that deserve it, and it's, equal. It's not where you have to prove yourself. So I think your advice here, we'll lay out another spread. You've got communication coming, okay? I think maybe somebody has gotten more stable, or communication coming about, I'll have to clarify this, but if we keep going at the bottom of the deck, it looks like, again, somebody's going to come and go. So, I would say the advice with this World card is to either completely cut it off completely, or cut off the dynamic where they have that power. You don't give yourself to them until there's evidence, and it's like an indifference. You're like, you might entertain it, but you're not really going to give yourself completely, or cut yourself off from other situations until you have a good reason to. And that takes months. It takes 200 hours or something to really get to know somebody. So I feel like the slate needs to be cleared, and you got to start over with this person if they have really done the growing that they need to do. Okay. So we just don't want to repeat. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's take this, since this is the bottom of the deck. You've got communication coming in. It is tempting, though. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. It's being able to find that place of kind of like being indifferent. Like the High Priestess energy, it's where you don't put a lot of effort in, but you just kind of sit back in feminine energy and allow and watch and observe. The Hangman. You observe. You look at things differently this time because you're wiser to it. You just let it play out. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Focus, maybe still stay focused on your pentacles. I'm feeling this one too. The Moon. Very unknown energy. You're just going to watch. Is I think your advice and probably what you're going to do. And not settle. You're going to watch and you're going to wait, and you're not going to give yourself completely to someone until it's, equal reciprocity. You're going to protect yourself, but you're not going to be overly guarded. I just think you have this. I think it might throw a little bit of you got someone coming back, but they're going to have to earn it, Yes, they're going to have to. Wow, did y'all see that? They're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to say the right things and show the right things. Show that they've learned, they've changed. They're just not going to be able to get full access to you. This also could be an apology. Let's explore that. Also, what else did I want to explore? This one was very, very clear. As I said, right when I said clear. Very, very clear. King of Swords. Okay, tell me about this Page of Pentacles. This is kind of feeling like an apology, but it's going to have to be an apology that's going to have to be proven. And then even then, you're not going to give yourself... Look at that, Five of Swords. You're not going to totally give yourself... I feel like this person really needs to take ownership, for what they did. So we got apology here. But it can't be, I just don't, it's kind of like, your advice is to be like High Priestess. Stay in your High Priestess energy, just leaning back and observing, not speaking too much, but not overgiving, because it's like, Leo, in this position, holding back. In this situation, it's better for you, because you always have the ability to fix things and make things better and make everybody happy. But you're going to let this person, get out of their own mess or make it up to you on their own. You're not going to do the work for them. You've done your work. You've done your healing. Look at that. There you are. And you're going to keep your options open. You'll be curious about it. So you got 2 cards about holding back and keeping your options open. If this isn't the best option for you, then, you're not going to give this person a free pass, okay? See this? Temperance. This obviously this is you, this Lion card. And it is, balancing between the lion and the lamb. The Temperance card is about restraint, self-restraint. Not overgiving. This Page of Swords is very much about watch and learn. Let's see what happens. Without expectation. No expectations. It's either come correct or it's not good enough. So you're not going to limit yourself to one person. Let me get Oracle. Nothing is yet set in stone. So that's what you need to remember. I feel this card. Nothing is yet set in stone. So it's a mutable energy. It's where you don't have to know where it's going to go, or you don't have to make a firm yes, no. You're just going to observe, okay? I want to read that one, I think. I think maybe that's the card we're supposed to get. Yeah, let's read it. Okay. Mutable Moon. It's nice. This would be very validating, And don't, you may be to a point where you're like, just seeing things differently. It's just not as appealing as it once was. Now, if somebody does the work and it becomes appealing again, then there you go. But we're gonna it's not set in stone. Okay, here we go. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting, even shape-shifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. So there you go. This basically is the jury's still out, if you know that saying. It means it's got to play out, and your best bet is to just not throw yourself in there. It's just one part of your life. You've got work, you've got passion, you've got your hobbies or whatever in your family, and you'll let this entertain one little pillar of your life. You're going to keep those other pillars all stable and strong and feeding those other pillars. So if this comes crashing down or gets a crack in it or turns out to be unstable, you're okay. You know, I mean, somebody is going to come back. It's somebody that's kind of put you through a lot of emotional turmoil and a painful ending, and they're not completely stable yet. So there you go. Love you guys.